Since so many of you have been asking about IELTS writing, here it is. But first, I just want to say thank you for all of your support. At the time I'm writing this script, I've reached 926 subscribers, which is really impressive considering that I'm new to the YouTube world. Now, for those wondering why it takes me so long to publish a video, it's because that I'm juggling multiple responsibilities. I'm a university student, a part-time IELTS teacher, and a freelance video editor. I'm also learning Chinese. My schedule is pretty packed and I'm building this YouTube channel completely on my own, from scripting to recording to editing. Plus, I've spent a huge amount of time reading articles and researching about IELTS Writing Task 2, which I'll discuss in the next video, so I hope you'll forgive me for the delay. IELTS Writing Task 2 is a topic where many candidates lose their way because of a few key challenges. That means this won't be the only video covering it, there will be more. This video will be divided into two parts. Number 1, my self-taught journey, including YouTube videos, websites, tools, methods, and more. Number 2, how I teach my students now, the methods I use, whether they are effective, and what I've learned from my teaching experience. Alright, let's jump into how did I learn IELTS Writing Task 2, my mistakes in the past. Previously, when I knew nothing about IELTS Writing Task 2, I was just trying to focus on learning as many crazy big vocabularies as possible. I didn't believe in my existing lexical resources because all my old teachers always told us to learn more words. In the end, I couldn't use any of those big words when I practiced timed tests. I couldn't build up a plan, come up with or explain my ideas, and my explanations were too general, which means they didn't sound convincing at all. I thought that my ideas were too simple, so as a result, I would always go off topic. Those are the problems I think we have in common. But after I watched some videos about IELTS Writing Task 2 from a YouTube channel called IELTS Advantage, I decided to just stick to this YouTube channel only for my IELTS preparation. Here's the playlist. As you can see, I've watched most of his videos. Here are some key pieces of advice. Number 1, answer the prompt directly. For example, if the prompt says, what are the advantages and disadvantages? You'll likely have two main body paragraphs, one for pros and one for cons. Another example is, do you agree or disagree? It means what it means. You should be straightforward. Pick one side only. Don't be the middleman and say, I both agree and disagree. If you do that, your example will be too neutral, and yes, your band score will be lower because you failed at the task achievement criteria. Number 2, use the vocabulary that you understand, feel comfortable with, and know how to use accurately. This is the mistake I made in my official test, which lowered my overall score. I was trying to use the word descendants, but I spelled it wrong as descendants. Trying to use the words that you don't know 100% means that you are a risk taker, and risk takers have a high chance of making mistakes. So just don't be a risk taker and be a safe player instead. Number 3, always pick the idea that is easiest for you to write about. But Baokout, what if I cannot think of ideas right after I look at the task? Don't worry, I'll share my teaching experience later in the video. Here's a quick exercise. Let's say the IELTS Writing Task 2 question is, young children are watching too much TikTok, discuss the advantages and disadvantages. Now, I want you to pause the video for 1 to 2 minutes and think of the main ideas. Okay, stop. You good? Comment down your ideas so I can see whether you are being too generalized or not. For me personally, my structured planning would be advantage. TikTok is a great tool to buy parents time. Today's life pace is too fast. Parents have to go to work night shift or build a side hustle to earn more. They cannot write business plans or YouTube scripts while keeping an eye on their children at the same time. Without TikTok, parents might be distracted all the time, making them unable to build their careers. Eventually, this could prevent them from creating a happy life for the family, so temporarily handing the children attractiveness of TikTok can be helpful. Disadvantage. Children might get addicted to screen life and not want to go out. Using TikTok too much can make the children addicted. They might prefer sitting on their phones instead of playing outside. This affects their natural communication development. They might struggle to express themselves verbally. Later in life, they might find it hard to talk normally with their peers. Managing their TikTok usage is necessary. These ideas are from my life experience and observation. I think most of you will agree. This is because my ideas are specific, simple, easy to understand, and easy to develop. I didn't try to overcomplicate things. You will not get a higher score for amazing, extraordinary, or scientific ideas. So it is okay if you say something like advantage, they learn English through TikTok, they learn to sing on TikTok, or disadvantage, too much English slows down their native language development, they sing useless or nonsense words all the time. They are testing your language, not your knowledge. Tools I used during my preparation. Number 1. The IELTS Writing 5-Day Challenge by IELTS Advantage. If you're wondering, are you one of their students who signed up for their courses and now you're promoting them? Nope. As I said, I am self-taught. I only take free but effective stuff online. So if something worked on me, I'll share it with you. This is a free 5-day IELTS Writing Challenge, and trust me, it's eye-opening. I'll leave the link below and I highly recommend you guys to check it out. Number 2. Write and Improve. Another free website where you can practice IELTS writing. It scores your writing and gives you grammar feedback. Number 3. AI scoring and refining tools. ChatGPT, Lexibot, and IELTS Science. I only use these 3 free AI tools. They help me score my essays, provide feedback and suggest improvements, give topic-specific vocabulary. Plus, they can turn my essay into a Band 9 version so I can read and learn from it. Of course, I'll leave all the links below so you can check them out. Here's a recommended ChatGPT prompt. I'll provide an IELTS Writing Task 2 prompt and my essay. You score my answer according to the IELTS scoring criteria, explain why, give me a list of topic-specific vocabulary with definitions and 3 synonyms each, and refine my essay into a Band 9 version. Now you can just go to this chat box anytime, drop your task and answer, and let it do the rest. Easy life hack. How I teach my students now. If you already know how to write a basic introduction and conclusion, let's focus on main body paragraphs. Every time I start my class, I ask students warm-up questions to activate their background knowledge. For example, if the task is, some people think money is the best gift for young people, while others prefer other types of gifts. Discuss both views and give your opinion. I'll start with questions like, do you like receiving gifts? Which do you prefer, money or physical gifts? Why? Tell me about a time you received a gift. How did it make you feel? By answering these questions verbally, students are already thinking of ideas for their essay. Now they just need to write them down in an academic way. What if students struggle with abstract topics? If the topic is too unfamiliar, I give them 20 minutes to read an article on the subject before writing. If the topic is, most careers require vocational skills, but schools still focus on academic subjects, discuss the advantages and disadvantages, I'll have them read an article like the importance of vocational training in schools. After reading, they can easily generate ideas and write better essays. Final tip. Read 1 article per day to improve your knowledge and idea generation skills. That's it for today's video. I hope you learned something new. If you did, please support the channel by hitting subscribe and the like button. In the next video, I'll dive deeply into the articles about IELTS writing. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments. I'll try my best to answer them all. See you in the next video, guys.